Matt, I know you wanted to talk about the topic of what is a mortgage point and how does it affect your loan? Points are not something that we frequently run into right now. You're talking about discount points, I would imagine, correct?
Yeah, you got it. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted to bring up. Mortgage points is a conversation you have to have with your lender. Typically, on every loan, people ask, are there points? Is it a fixed rate? Is there a prepayment penalty? These are the standard questions that customers should be asking their clients, and a lot of clients ask me. And I take the position where when I pre-approve somebody and I go over the closing costs, I don't include any points. Standard closing costs, no prepayment penalties, and it's usually a 30-year fixed mortgage or 15-year or 20-year, depending on what's most comfortable for the client. And what is points? 1 point equals 1% of the loan amount. So for basic math, is if you're applying for a $250,000 mortgage, 1 point equals $2,500. And what mortgage companies have the ability to do is they can add points to your closing costs. So 1 point, so they add $2,500 in closing costs to get you a better interest rate. Now, the average buyer, they're the most attractive thing what they're looking for when they're looking to figure out what mortgage company they have is who has the best rate. Now, mortgage companies, they can advertise low rates, but they also include points. So it's a relationship between the interest rate and your closing costs. And if you're getting a really low rate, that's really low, not below the market, there's a good chance you're paying extra out of pocket to get that rate. And it shouldn't just be about the rate. It's about the marriage between the closing costs and the interest rate. And what do you get for that? I'm a firm believer that points are not necessary in most nine out of 10 times. The rates are so low right now comparatively that there's no reason to spend more money out of pocket to get a lower rate than what's on the market right now. With points, if you pay more out of pocket to get a lower rate and you save more money on interest, it's more of a long game strategy. Because if you ever plan to sell the property, pay the loan off, or refinance within a certain time period, you'll never start to recoup the savings because there's a break-even point from when you start to recoup the money that you paid to get the lower rate. There's a next level to it, where you can identify how much you're paying in closing costs versus the rate that you're getting, and it's through what they call the APR. So some mortgage company, like if someone has a 2.5%, but a 3% APR, and then the next mortgage company is offering you 2.5, but their APR is 2.6. You're getting 2.5 for a lower closing cost than the other mortgage company that's charging you APR at 3%. And that's where you can utilize your APR to see who's giving you the best deal for the rate.